And welcome back to Newsmax Now. Friday, we like to include a special guest during our Real or Fake segment. And today we have co-host of the Daily Wrap, Rick Ungar, staying with us. And I don't know if you can see this. Are you going to do it?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just unbutton the top button, Rick. We'll loosen it up a
Getting
little
a
bit.
little crazy, a little wild.
And I will admit, I do have some bias there because
Bachman.
in terms of those global community songs that bring everybody together, I was saying in the break that "Do They Know It's Christmas" by the Cast of Thousands, as it were, in the 1980s. That was more my favorite. Instead of "We Are the World," I thought "We Are the World" was a little contrived. But anyway, we move on. We're gonna have some fun here, Rick.
So I got to ask you an important question.
Of course.
Do you know who wrote and organized the song for Christmas?
Was it Bob Geller?
You're close. Bob Geldof.
Geldof. I'm sorry, Bob Geldof.
Very good. Very nice.
You caught me.
Nice
Very good.
And you'll have a hard time getting. You want to play Name That Tune, Rick, any day. But now we're gonna play Real or Fake.
Are you good at it?
Oh, I can
you're
name that
on,
tune
Bachman.
in one note. All right,
we may have an idea for
different
another
time.
You are
segment,
on.
All right, we got two headlines from the greatest state in all the land, that is Florida. Give me your best guess as to which one of these is real and which one is fake. First one up, Florida man turns himself in for, quote, brutally murdering his imaginary friend. And if you see the picture, seems plausible. Florida man, this is the other one here. Another Florida man once arrested for fighting a drag queen with a tiki torch while dressed as a KKK member is now running for mayor of a Florida town. Rick, which one of those do you think is real and which one is fake?
Well, I would have said that the first one was real, except Florida people will never just turn themselves in. So I'm going to say that's the fake one and that the tiki torch is the real one.
Ding, 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 ding. You are correct, and the prize goes to Rick Ungar. Yeah, as for the Florida man with the imaginary friend, you're right. That story, spread pretty quickly. It spread like wildfire on the web. But sorry to disappoint all of you out there that are watching. But yes, the imaginary friend is isn't the only make-believe part of this.
And this is
story.
where the public service aspect of this segment comes into play here, because you can be fooled. If you start any headline with Florida man, pretty much anything that follows is in the realm of possibility.
It's possible. Florida man and California man.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, we can all be thankful that story was fake. Unfortunately,
Is that it? One question?
No, we're moving on.
Fortunately, the other one, as you guessed it, the tiki torch wielding drag queen fighting Florida man dressed in racist attire. He actually is running for mayor. That is a real headline. Police officers did arrest Boyd Corbin on Halloween back in 2012. As you might imagine, other partygoers didn't really appreciate Corbin's costume, and that in turn ignited the tiki torch fight. And ever since, Corbin has been trying to clear his name, but he is officially running for mayor for Wilton Manor.
And Rick has a super PAC to support him. Just kidding.
No.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'd like to announce where you can send donations right now.
Let's go. We got another headline here. Police issue warning against drunkenly chasing bears with hatchets. You would think that one is just common sense, Rick. What's your take, real or fake?
I think that's real.
Yeah, it sounds like something that could not be true, but it is, of course. It has happened. Police in Massachusetts now officially issue a warning on their own Facebook page. In case you were wondering also, it is true. A story about a Massachusetts man did drive a bear back into the woods by chasing him down with a dull hatchet despite protests from onlookers.
Something that didn't
How many do I
happen.
have to get right to beat Larry?
I think Larry was he was 3 for 3 last week. So this is your last chance, Rick.
Okay,
It all hangs on this right here.
You ready? All right.
Yep.
That brings us to our final headline. Man dies after 14-day web binge in internet cafe. What you think, Rick?
Actually, I think that that's true. I read something about this. I can't remember how many days it was, but I'll go with it's true.
All right, although people have died from not eating or drinking while obsessively gaming, this one is actually fake. The kid with his head on the table is just falling asleep there in the picture. Or maybe he's just taking a break. But you may have thought this headline was real because of a story that was in the Telegraph. And Rick, you actually talked about this. A Chinese man did collapse after a 14-day web binge.
Yeah.
When he came in, that man told a paramedic to turn his computer back on. But he collapsed. He didn't die. He collapsed.
Obsessed much?
Okay.
It's an addiction.
Oh, well.
It's an
Don't
addiction.
I don't
Larry,
understand
beat me,
that.
please.
Are you addicted to like tech gadgets?
Next week, yeah, we're gonna have
Me?
the final round. You versus Larry, head to head.
Ooh, that would be good.
The elimination match.
Yeah, are you
Donna, I love
addicted
that.
to
I
things
love
like that? I can't believe.
I'm not addicted, but I admit that I do really get a kick out of them. Yeah.
Yeah. What are your favorite ones? Do you have an iPad? What is it that Hillary said?
No,
I
I think Rick's a big gamer. He's got the full virtual reality headset going on, and
you know what? Well, how do I say this? At another place that I do have a pretty nice game set up. I don't have it here in New York, and I kind of miss it. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I never would have guessed it.
Yeah.
Good for
I
you.
like playing. I like playing football.
Yeah,
I'm into
football. Madden's a great game. A great game. All right, Rick.
Yeah.
Thanks for being a good sport and playing along with us. I got to button back up and get back to work.
Pleasure.
Time to get serious again.
No, keep it on loose. It's Friday, casual Friday.
That's right.
I'm putting my arms around you and singing "We Are the World."
Let's go karaoke,
love
Rick.
it.
You and me later this weekend. Thanks a lot, Rick.
Have a great weekend.